What is going on, everybody? Man to man football here, talking about my Dallas Cowboys. Oh, fellas, at this point, I don't even know if I want to call them my Cowboys, man. It's been awful. It's been just terrible to watch. But let's get into it. I'm going to talk in this video, we're going to talk about how I think it's time for the Dallas Cowboys to rebuild. But if you like the content, subscribe down below. Let us know what you think. Subscribe, let me know what you think. Stay in tune for new videos. I'm going to drop a quarterback video this week and as well as a defensive video this week. But let me know what you think, guys. All right. All right, fellas. It's time to rebuild the Dallas Cowboys. The reason I say that is this defense is just complete trash everywhere, other than maybe Trayvon Diggs. Linebackers I'm okay with, but as of right now, let's start from the front. D-line here needs a complete overhaul. D-Law needs to either be traded, whether it's now or in the offseason, or cut him. Honestly, at this point, I don't care. We need cap. He's taking up a lot of it. We need to kind of get rid of him. Tyrone Crawford, also another giant cap hit right there. Has one of the worst defensive lineman ratings we've ever seen. He is not the same. He is he's just bad in general. He's probably one of the, if not the worst D tackle in the game right now. If you watch the Eagles game, you can see a highlight of him just getting blasted like 5-6 yards out of a hole. It's ridiculous. As a D tackle, you should not be getting. You should be able to hold the point of attack, and Tyrone Crawford is definitely not doing that. I think we hold on to Aldon Smith. I think we hold on to Randy Gregory, see what he's got. They're both going to be pretty decently cheap players. See what they can do, but this D-line needs a complete overhaul. We need someone who's actually going to do something for their money, which is something we're having a problem with right now. Linebackers I'm okay with. I'm okay with Leighton Vander Esch. He's still on his rookie deal. I'm okay with Jalen Smith. The only thing I wish Jalen Smith would do is get more physical. He has got the speed. For some reason, he is not physical. He either needs to gain weight or he just needs to figure out how to play downhill, because that is one thing he does not do. I've talked about it in previous videos. He cannot play soft. He can run sideline to sideline, but for some reason he cannot fill a hole for some reason. I don't know why that's not taught in the linebacking coaching room, but for some reason not being taught. Jalen Smith needs to figure out how to fill a hole. LV is not afraid to stick his head down in the hole, but right now there's not a lot of movement up front. He's getting a lot of trash in front of him, which makes it tough on linebackers. But I'm okay with our linebackers. Sean Lee, he's old, but he's coaching these guys up. I'm okay with him. But other than that, guys, I think we're okay at linebacker. Corners, I'm in the middle with our corners. We're kind of banged up. I haven't seen Chidobe Awuzie in a while. But Trayvon Diggs is getting picked on a lot, but he's also making plays a lot. So I'm okay with that. Anthony Brown, I really thought was going to be a good player for us a couple years ago, but at this point, I'm not really too happy with him. I think it's time to get rid of him, let him go, or leave him as a backup. He's not a solid starter, but he's definitely a good backup. It's time to kind of start moving pieces around. So I wouldn't mind if we cleaned house on defense, honestly, even if it was our linebackers. But we definitely need safety help. Talked about it for years with my boy Dylan. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out our YouTube playlist with him. He does Texas Longhorn videos. Let him know what you think about him. But excuse me. Talked about it for years. These safeties are trash. I never liked Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath was a safety net for us. Jeff Heath was a complete and utter just, hey, if you're making it past 20 yards, I'll catch you. But that's about all he ever did for us. I'm looking for a playmaker safety. Honestly, someone who is loud, someone who is vocal. This team has no character right now. It's really sad. It's depressing to watch. And when something bad happens, they just come out and they mope onto the field. It's just horrible. But this defense needs a lot of work. I think we complete overhaul it and start from the ground up on it, honestly. Offensively, We have so many weapons. I think it's time to start making trades. We have a lot of young guys that can be traded. I don't necessarily think CeeDee Lamb can be traded. We definitely need to hold on to him because he could be a future superstar in the making. I think Michael Gallup was one we should have traded before the deadline. Amari Cooper can be traded. I don't know if anybody will want to take on his contract. He's a phenomenal football player, but he can be lazy at times, and people don't like lazy. So I'm wondering if anybody would even be willing to trade for Amari Cooper. But Zeke, we should consider getting rid of Zeke. Zeke has played like trash. Don't even argue with me on that. Zeke has played like trash. We can consider trading Lyle Collins as well. I don't think we trade Tyrone Smith. Tyrone Smith is a staple at left tackle, but I think we consider trading Lyle Collins. We can find the right tackle in the draft. But at this point, we're just trying to get picks. We're trying to draft, honestly, a whole new team. If we're trying to rebuild, I believe it is time. But Dalton Schultz as well, we can get a couple late round picks for him, maybe one or two. But this team in general needs to work on finding some players with attitude. As of right now, everybody's kind of going through the motions, and they're okay with it because they're collecting paychecks. It's sad to me to see, and it's sad for me as a Dallas Cowboys fan since '93 when I was born. I've been a Cowboys fan. To watch this team be built so quickly and fall apart just as fast because this defense is just awful. Pay D-Law, thought it was going to be a staple. He looks like trash. But, man, it's just I think it is time to throw in the towel. Time to rebuild. Let Ben DiNucci get some reps. It's going to be a tough season to watch, fellas, because we have a gauntlet of a schedule coming up soon. So, we'll see. But let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell notification. Let you know when we post. I'll see you next time, fellas.